It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature.
Tough guy, huh?
Not at all. It's time to embrace your true self.
Daredevil, Born Again has become one of the most talked about and highly anticipated Marvel series in years, carrying immense weight as both a continuation and reinvention of the Daredevil legacy. Fans have been eagerly awaiting its release, especially after the character's return was teased across multiple Marvel projects, and now the buzz surrounding Born Again has reached a fever pitch. There's so much excitement not only because it marks the return of beloved characters, but also because it promises to push the boundaries of what Marvel series can achieve in terms of tone, narrative, and emotional depth. Charlie Cox returns as Matt Murdock, the blind lawyer by day and Hell's Kitchen vigilante by night, embodying the character with the same brooding intensity and moral complexity that made audiences fall in love with him during the original Netflix series. Alongside him, Vincent D'Onofrio reprises his role as Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, a towering menace whose presence looms large over the series, bringing a gravitas and menace few villains in the Marvel Universe can match. Fans are eager to see how their dynamic plays out, especially after the build-up in series like Hawkeye and Echo, where Kingpin's influence subtly grew in the shadows. What makes Daredevil, Born Again stand out in Marvel's packed lineup is its willingness to embrace darker, grittier storytelling, reminiscent of the Netflix show's brutal hand-to-hand fights, complex moral dilemmas, and street-level stakes that contrast sharply with the cosmic or multiversal threats often seen in the MCU's big-screen entries. There's an emotional weight here that resonates deeply with audiences. Matt Murdock is not just a superhero, he's a broken man constantly torn between his Catholic guilt, his thirst for justice, and his simmering rage. This tension drives him to the edge time and again, and Born Again seems set to explore this in even more profound ways, diving into themes of identity, redemption, and the cost of heroism. It's not about flashy suits or alien invasions, it's about a man wrestling with his demons in dark alleyways and crumbling courtrooms, trying to hold his world together as everything around him falls apart. Another exciting element is how Born Again is positioning itself within the broader MCU. While the original Daredevil series existed somewhat in its own gritty bubble, this new series is fully integrated into the MCU timeline, allowing for crossovers, cameos, and story threads that connect to the wider Marvel universe. That opens up tantalizing possibilities for interactions with characters like Spider-Man, Echo, or even the Punisher, who's also been confirmed to return in the MCU with Jon Bernthal reprising his brutal and fan-favorite portrayal. The potential for alliances and rivalries has fans speculating endlessly, and Born Again might well become the focal point of a darker, more mature corner of the Marvel streaming universe, pulling together threads from various street-level stories. But it's not just about familiar faces. Born Again is also bringing in new characters and fresh creative energy behind the scenes. The series has undergone some reshuffling in terms of showrunners and writers, with Marvel taking great care to ensure the tone and quality align with fan expectations. After all, Daredevil has one of the most passionate fanbases out there, and any misstep risks backlash. Reports from the production indicate a deep commitment to maintaining the spirit of the character while also pushing him in new narrative directions. The title itself, Born Again, is drawn from one of the most iconic Daredevil comic runs by Frank Miller, a story famous for deconstructing the character and putting him through unimaginable personal and physical trials. Fans are hoping the series captures that same raw intensity, giving Matt Murdock a journey that's as harrowing as it is transformative. The show's production has faced its fair share of hurdles, with delays, reshoots, and creative changes stirring up discussion online. Yet, rather than seeing this as a sign of trouble, many fans interpret it as a sign of Marvel's determination to get things right. They know Daredevil isn't just another series, it's a flagship character that deserves careful treatment. The visual tone, fight choreography, and emotional storytelling all need to strike the right balance to honor what came before while offering something fresh and compelling. Early behind-the-scenes glimpses suggest that the fight sequences will maintain the visceral, grounded style that defined the Netflix series, with tight, brutal choreography that feels immediate and personal. There's also talk of the show exploring more of Matt's legal battles, diving deeper into the courtroom drama that's been a key part of his character, adding layers of tension and moral complexity to the superhero action.